we're gonna start the vlog here. I was gonna wait until we got to Coney Island, but the Brooklyn Bridge is on that side, but I can't see it very well. So we're on our way to Coney Island and to go play into the water and to spend the night on the boat, and tomorrow we go home. But I wanted y'all to see this. We're on the subway, but it came up above ground. This is where a lot of famous people are from. Like
Gabe Kaplan, Welcome Back Cotter, Mr. Cotter,
Alyssa Milano, Jay-Z, we think.
No, Jay-Z wasn't from here.
Oh, he wasn't?
Doesn't just know. Who were some of the other people I named?
Reed Perlman.
Perlman's from here. Vincent D'Onofrio's from here.
A lot of famous actors come out of here. And we are about now 5 stops away from Coney, so I'll turn the camera on when we get there. We've been on the subway for about 30 minutes.
What time did we get on?
We got on at Grand Central about 15 after.
We got on at Grand Central at 15 after?
Oh no, we had to get on another subway after Grand. We start, I don't know. We're almost there, that's all I know. But we've been in the whole subway thing for about 45 minutes. But it's cool.
So the cool thing is, no car payment, no gasoline, no insurance, you don't pay car insurance, you don't pay gas, you don't pay oil changes, you don't have to pay for a tag.
No tax or title fees.
I want to say I saw a monthly Metro card and it was like $90-something a month.
Easy, yeah. And look, you guys.
This real house, look at how
a real house.
Each side is broken up.
We haven't seen a house since we got to New York City. We left the subway. That's where we're going. Right there to Nathan's.
You ain't going there.
Welcome to Coney Island, y'all.
I'm a little touristy now.
Who
I
cares?
just had a fucking big smile on my face.
We are about to go play. Shane's been waiting on this since he was a little boy.
Not that long, but
There it is.
cyclone.
So,
There's the cyclone.
we're back at the bus stop at B36. So we're having a change of plans. We ate our hot dog. There used to be lockers where you could store all your luggage, but that's not a thing anymore. So we weren't supposed to be able to check into our VRBO until 4 o'clock. Well, we can't go play in the amusement park and drag all this luggage. That's ridiculous. So I'm like, Shane, let's just call our VRBO host and see if he'll let us come early, because it's only 1 o'clock. So I'm not dragging luggage around for 3 hours. So he calls him. Shane's like, I can be there in an hour. And the guy's like, come on. So we're going to go to our VRBO, which is the boat. We're going to drop off our luggage, and then we're going to come back and play at Coney Island. Our whole life is right here. All of it. So we're going to reroute and then come back. With the walk a mile? That's okay. We've done that. Okay, that's the catch-up, and I had to pull over on the side of the road over here, unpack my suitcase and get a sweatshirt because it's cold. And I know when we get on the Ferris wheel and the roller coasters, it's going to be even colder. So anyway, let me turn you around and show you. It's kind of a glimpse. Starbucks. Our bus will be here in about 10 minutes. So this is where we're at. Hanging out in the projects across the street from Coney Island. And the cyclone that looks a lot like the Zingo. This whole traveling Coney Island, baggage lockers, buses, it has been a total, I'm gonna say it, shit show. It's been a shit show. And we're tired. My ankle is burning fire. I don't think I told you guys, but half the trip I've had to wear a brace. And I'm not wearing it. I'm at another bus stop. We got so lost. We are going straight to the boat, the VRBO. And we're not going back to Coney Island. That was too much hell. That was too much hell. So anyway, we're down here and on Ocean Avenue and Avenue M in deep Brooklyn, I think. I don't know. We've been walking around in circles. This is a lot harder to navigate than New York City, like Manhattan. It's a lot harder to navigate than Manhattan. So we're gonna spend the rest of our evening on the ocean, on the boat. We're gonna drink some red wine, and we're gonna just be in our little harbor. To go back to Coney Island, even though we wanted to ride the cyclone and the Wonder Wheel, that's not gonna be a thing. He's like, do you care if we don't go back to Coney Island? I said, I'm 100% okay with that. 100%. So we're gonna wait on the bus. It'll be here in about 10 minutes. And once again, we'll see you when we get to the boat.
See what?
YouTube. We made it. We freaking made it. Oh my God, we finally broke down and got an Uber. Ooh, jet skis.
There's stairs right here.
Is this us right here?
Yeah.
Here, this is us. Okay.
So,
This is where we're staying tonight. Oh, baby, you did so good. Here's our VRBO, y'all. The Viking. Nikolai, I think it looks like the pictures. How do we get in there?
well, there's a stairway right there. Do you want to hand the luggage up to me?
Yeah, let me get back to y'all. Okay. I gotta climb this ladder. Shane's already up there.
Huh?
I'm trying to film and climb.
You made it.
We did it. Oh, y'all, we're beat up. Oh my God, how cute is this? Oh, okay, we gotta take our shoes off.
Yeah.
Let's go on a tour. Let's go on a tour. Take my purse off. I'm gonna take everything off. I'm just so beat up. Okay, here it is. Wow.
This would be called the salon.
This is the salon.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a tour, Lover.
Okay. This is probably your, what would be called your aft berth.
Can we go up here first?
Oh, yeah.
Can we finish the first floor? There's the TV. That's where I'm gonna sit and chill and watch Netflix. Wow. Okay, here's your kitchen. Oh, look, we got a little, look at the lights in there. That's cute.
We got wine glasses.
Okay, I'm never gonna want to leave.
For a corkscrew. We'll figure out.
We'll find a corkscrew. We got a couple bottles. They have wine glasses, yes? You just said that?
Yep, wine glasses.
Water. There's the captain's seat, which we're not going anywhere. This is the berths. Oh, wow. I think this is 3-bedroom.
I think so.
This little staircase.
That is locked. That is locked.
Oh, this is not good. That's the bathroom. I hope that's not locked.
No, it's not. It's open.
Okay, that says, this might be little closets or something that he didn't want people in.
They're bedrooms, but they probably just have them closed.
Okay, so we have to call him and tell him I just need 1 bedroom.
Oh, it's probably back here.
Yeah, he's probably got the front of the boat closed off. Oh my God, please don't fall. You find us a bed?
Yeah.
I only need 1 bed. What's this? That's locked. That's locked. Everything's... Oh, cleaning supplies. Don't need it. This is our bedroom. Yeah, they just got everything else closed off. This is where we'll be sleeping.
Bedroom, little shower.
There's a shower. Can we pee at any time? How do we flush? Just like normal?
Probably no toilet paper.
Nope, there's some right there.
No, I don't think you can flush toilet. Yeah, no toilet paper.
Oh, please use okay. Okay, little shower with a great big shower head. Look, perfect, perfect. Will you hold this so I can try the bed? We gotta let them know how comfortable the bed is. So I'm gonna come over here. Let's see, because I'm sleeping tonight, baby. This is way better than the bed at St. James.
Is it? Oh, it is.
This is like our bed at home.
It's got like memory foam, doesn't it?
Oh, God. I just want to feel and see if we feel any water movement.
Open up the little...
I was kind of hoping
Yeah,
that would rock a little bit. That's our air conditioner. I don't need Coney Island. I don't need it. Is that to the outside? Look, he popped open a little skylight. Oh, we're going to have fresh air tonight. Lo and behold, you hear the sirens. So this has been this part of Brooklyn down here. So we're on the ocean. So this lower part is the cutest neighborhood. I only got one little snippet when we were driving in our Uber, but it is the cutest little neighborhood. And I was like, I could live here. I could live here. So I think we are going to go. I need to use that after you. We're going to go on the top of the boat. And we're going to have a little glass of wine and relax. And then we're going to walk into town and I'll show you the neighborhood. And we'll just go check things out. Today has been, it's 2:30. And from the moment everything was going smooth until we, finding the Q train. We had a hard time finding the Q. From Grand Central till we called an Uber, it's been awful. It's been awful.
Your flusher's right here. You step on it.
Okay. And then the bus was delayed. We thought we were getting on the wrong bus, so we waited for the other bus. It ended up being the right bus, and then it was like 20 minutes delayed. We were exhausted. We made friends, but we were just over it. And then Shane's like, you know what? I just called an Uber. This amazing man in his Lexus named David. His name's David. The boat's rocking. The boat's rocking. If the boat's rocking, don't come knocking. Just kidding. Anyway, the whole travel thing to Coney Island, and then we were told that when you get to Coney Island, they have luggage lockers. And we are asking around like, there's no luggage lockers. Okay, so if you see on YouTube or you hear that there's places to store your luggage so you can go play at Coney Island, that's a lie. So we're like, let's just call our VRB host, see if we can go early. Sure enough, we're here. We might want to text him and tell him we made it. We're here. He left the door unlocked for us, thank God. got a great Uber driver, got here. The whole thing was a mess, but we're here now. And we could drop our bags and go back to Coney Island, but we don't even want to now. We don't even want to. We would rather enjoy the seaside. Oh my God, it's rocking. It's rocking and it's creaking. I think I found my home away from home. New York City has been amazing. It has been amazing. But this is the cherry on the cake. Okay, I gotta go pee. I'll be back. Got me a little glass of red. Oh, he's pulling up clams or something. It's those cute little row houses over here. How's it feel, baby?
Huh?
How's it feel?
That's pretty comfy.
This is it. This is it. This is the cherry on the cake. If you come to New York City, end it on a quiet note.
And I love smelling the exhaust of the boat.
Yeah, you smell gas from the boat, you smell ocean, you see real fishermen. Mm.
That big water, as you can see, is
Yeah,
bubbling way down there.
you can smell the fish. Cheers.
Maybe we can reenact Titanic.
I'm king of the world.
King of the world.
I love the smell of the ocean. I mean, I know we're like in a harbor, but you can totally smell it. It's very Popeye. Have you ever seen the movie Popeye? I know you have. But the movie Popeye, it's very Popeye.
There's lobster.
Yep, somebody's out getting lobster. Okay, we'll be back. I'm gonna go take some pictures. Okay, apparently there's another level of the boat that we need to go do. And he's gonna come back and lock it up at 7. It's a liability. I would too. All right. I'm gonna have this life. I'm gonna do this live. So we're now having conversations on the top of the yacht over red wine about selling the house.
This is easy right here. This is easy.
We're done. We're selling the house and we're selling the castle.
Let me tell you, this is easy living.
We're gonna take $30,000 and we're gonna buy one of these because Shane said this about 30. Sure, it's more. What'd you say? How much?
It's not. It's $30,000 boat.
30. I think it's $130,000. Whatever.
This boat's 20 years old.
It is an older boat. But my point is, we are now planning on selling the castle and grabbing one of these house. This houseboat is this. But what's it called? A yacht. Is 3-bedroom, but he's got 2 of the bedrooms locked, which you guys know.
This
But
would be
even
a
with 3
small
bedrooms,
yacht. I think this is probably like a 42-footer.
So plenty of room for me and Shane. And then when Riley comes home from college, she'd have her own bedroom. The boys, whoever's home at the time, could have their own bedroom.
We're going to sell a bunch of stuff.
We're selling the castle. We're just trying to figure out which lake we want to put it on, because we can't put it on an ocean, obviously.
I think we'll go right with a houseboat.
A houseboat's fine with me. But I just need you guys to look at me and look how fitting I am here. Look how this fits me.
The only thing you got to buy here is wine. You have to be stocked with wine and beer.
That's all I gotta do. Okay, I just wanted you to see that.
You don't even go out in the water. You just stay parked in the marina.
Yeah, because I don't know how to drive this kind of boat. I could drive a little speedboat, but I couldn't drive this boat.
This has like thrusters on the side.
Mhm.
So it pushes you laterally.
Look, I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to go out into the ocean. On the lake, it would be easier.
I would be intimidated.
Sure.
Driving this.
This is intimidating.
I've driven some big boats, but I would be a little bit intimidated driving this in the beginning.
So look out here, you guys. Here's our view. Those are plastic wine glasses rattling around up there.
Just a marina.
It's just a marina.
But I think marinas are so peaceful. And like I've seen a couple people on kayaks just out in the marina.
Yeah.
Cruising around.
And you could piddle around on your jet skis.
Yeah, there was a guy out here on a jet ski a little earlier. Did you see him?
There's the SS Minnow.
Yeah, the minnow over there. You'd almost want like a little something, a little runabout.
A little runabout.
A bit of a runabout. Because there is a marina. I don't know if you can see it. There is a marina over there.
It's the Venice Marina.
A restaurant. So, you know, on a Saturday, you want to go over to the marina and have some fresh fish and have a couple adult beverages.
I also would not mind if I couldn't have the boat. I'll just have one of those cutie patootie little houses right there. I'm sorry. I'll take this little white one on the corner right there. I'll live there. I'll have that. Look at the seagulls. Can you see them? That's why I was turning on the camera, to just get the seagulls. But anyway, behind us is just the cutest little neighborhood.
So I'm happy with our executive decision to not go back to Coney Island.
I was telling them to go back to Coney Island right now, we'd probably end up divorced.
We wouldn't end up divorced, but it would just be so much work getting back there. So much work getting back here.
We played hell today.
And why? For what?
This is so. I'm done with the.
This is great. We got to eat at Nathan's, right?
Yes.
We didn't get to ride the Wonder Wheel. Oh, we need some bread.
I don't know if I caught him, but a huge seagull just flew by.
We can get some bread.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't get to.
We didn't
get to ride the Wonder Wheel, but we saw it.
Yep. I didn't even get a picture. I was so flustered.
We didn't get to get on the cyclone, but we were there. I mean, we were right next to the cyclone. So.
This is better than a Ferris wheel.
It would take us 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours worth of travel to get back over there. And I think I would rather take 2 or 3 hours of this.
Hell no, we're staying right here on the boat.
Plus, by the way, there is a little bit of an element at Coney Island. As far as there's projects, there's a lot of crime around Coney. I shouldn't say it's a dangerous place. It can be a dangerous place at night.
Manny from Queens said don't do it.
Manny from Queens said, Coney Island. It's
don't
like during the day, you're fine. But also some YouTube videos I'd watched prior to, they're like, probably don't want to be around at night, probably don't want to be running around there at nighttime. But here's the thing, you've got to be able to get out of there. So not only are you dealing with Coney Island, but you're dealing with the subway, you're dealing with the bus system, the whole public transportation system, unless you get an Uber or a Lyft, which that's what we finally did today, which probably saved our marriage.
Probably saved our marriage. When he said, I got an Uber, I got a Lyft. When he said he got a Lyft, I was like, you're like the best husband in the whole world. Just making dreams come true. That's just making dreams come true.
Here's what I did. We had a couple little fortunate twists in the plot. One was right behind the bus stop, there was a liquor store in Brooklyn. So, and the prices weren't bad. I got two big bottles.
Poppy.
Not four glass bottles. These are more like 8 glass bottles. And they were like $14 a piece. So I spent $30 at the liquor store. This will be more wine than we drink tonight. Got that handled.
Met a sweet little lady at the bus stop.
Yeah, Amy got to visit with this little.
I met a sweet
this little Jewish lady, and she was just sweet as can be.
She taught us all about the Jewish ambulance.
Hatzalah?
And the Hatzalah?
Hatzalah, which is...
It means rescue.
Which is Hebrew for rescue.
So a lady collapsed on the street, right?
Yeah, while we were there.
I didn't see it, but Shane did.
I didn't see her collapse, but I saw her.
Oh, he saw her on the ground. And then out of nowhere comes this little Jewish ambulance, a little, a fire, or a police officer.
What happened was the ambulance, like, pulled up. Like, there was the sirens going off, and all of a sudden this ambulance, like, pulled up right at the end of the block.
Yeah, and they're all like, volunteer ambulance.
Yeah, they're all volunteers. So the whole Jewish community, they're volunteers.
The whole Jewish community. It was a beautiful thing to see. It was beautiful.
It said, I don't know if you noticed, but when you pulled that up, the Hatzalah, it said regardless of religious beliefs.
Yeah.
So they don't just help Jewish people. They're like anybody that needs help. Hatzalah is right there to, whether it's a police or whether it's a medical emergencies.
You know what she told me?
Pretty cool. She said,
you have to come see this. You have to come see how all of us Jewish, the community works together. It's all, I didn't tell you this part. The halatza, how do you say it? Hatzalah, the ambulance, the Hatzalah. She said, come, and she made me walk around the corner with her, little bitty tiny Jewish lady, and we walked around the corner.
Come.
She said, you have to see this. So I walk around, and and it was all the Jewish community and the men with their caps and
the yarmulke.
The halatza and the police officer, Hatzalah and the police officers and all of them, and they were put like we do. It was the same thing like we do. She said, but do you see how they all come together and they're not paid a dime? She said, the next time you see anti-Semitism, she said, you remember this.
Really?
She pointed her finger and she said, the next time you see anti-Semitism, you remember this. And I looked at her and I said, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It was cool. It was cool. She was a neat lady. Super neat. And I enjoyed visiting with her. She wouldn't let me get too close to her. You know, I'm a very close... If I ever meet you, I'm going to run up and hug you, and I'm going to love on you. I'm a very close person.
But here's the thing. She was also a quiet talker.
She was a very quiet talker.
So you tended to want to lean in
to
hear what she was saying.
Yeah.
But when you leaned in, she would move away.
She would lean back, but she also had a mask. So she talked a lot about taking care of your immune system and being into health.
But how old was she? 80?
75.
She's 75.
She was 75, and so she's probably still got COVID on the brain, and you know, taking care of herself. And she lives alone, I think, because she said her husband died. Anyway, it was there's your story time from the yacht in whatever town we're in. On the Atlantic Ocean. Is this the Atlantic?
Yes, right out there.
I suck with geography.
It was like...
That's the Atlantic out there.
Well, out there a little ways.
Out past the cove. Okay.
It was like watching a little movie.
It was like a little movie that we were in.
Yeah.
I mean, looky here in my pocket. Am I going to need that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back. I'm going to put this up. Okay. Are we done here? It's been 10 minutes. Okay. We'll come back. We're just talking. We'll be back. Oh my God. They're gorgeous. Oh, let me go get some bread and I'll bring some back. Oh, they want some.
Are you looking for food?
They're hungry.
I don't have any food. I know. I don't have any. I'd like to give you some.
Shane's on the lower deck. Oh, we have to go to town and get some bread.
I'd like to give you some.
Looky here. I'm on the upper deck. If you keep going that way, it's the Atlantic Ocean. Look at these babies. Let me run to market and I'll get you some. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Hi. Hi. So, listen, I don't have anything right... Okay. I don't have anything right now, but I'll go get some.
Feed me, damn. Feed me, damn.
That's a swan.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, don't be mad. Let me go to the store. I'll bring some leftovers. Okay, let me go to the store.
Like, you ain't feed me. Look how big their feet are.
No, they're, I can't.
Put your finger out.
No. Look, I've dealt with swans and gooses and geeses and all that. They can be mean. I'm so. Okay, let me go to the store. He's like, come on, Joe. She ain't got nothing.
She ain't got nothing.
That old girl. All right, I'll be back. Get on with your bad self. We'll meet up again here in a few hours. Okay, we just got off the boat. Oh my God, it's adorable. I could so live here. Look at this street. This also feels like a movie. Let's get on the sidewalk.
Let's get on this side here and see shit.
So cute. The walkers. Look at, I'll take that little gray one. Okay, you know what? Love it.
First time we got stairs.
I like this better than the brownstones.
I think in Brooklyn you just do the stairs. It's not an option.
Would you rather live here or in the brownstones?
In where? Brownstones?
Where we went to the estate sale. I'm taking this because it's by the water. I want the water.
Yeah, well, that was by the water too. It was right by the East River.
No, but not right here by the Atlantic.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take this.
I'm here. I'm here. This is right out of a movie. Look.
There's one for sale. You should look it up.
Little white picket fence. Which one's for sale? This one? Number 34?
The sign that says
I don't see a sign.
for sale.
Oh, up here.
Where my finger was.
Okay, well, I'm looking at your finger. Look.
Don't blame me.
Ah! They must be from Oklahoma. Trump supporters. Love it. Y'all know we're Trump supporters, right? Okay. I'm gonna go look in the windows.
And look, that goes out onto the little.
This is for sale. Oh, please. I'm going home.
You're on the water.
I know, but I'm gonna look in. I'm going home. Look, I'm home. Let's look in the windows. Can you see?
Yeah, it's a big living room.
I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm looking in. Okay, pretty standard. Pretty standard. How do I look? Let's go around the back. So I don't have to mow the yard because there's no grass, so that's cool. It has a little side garage. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Backyard. My gosh. So you don't have a backyard, you have a backwater. You have your own little dock. This is your backyard. Your neighborhood. Oh, please. Are you serious? Is this real? Here's your backyard. They had a dog. I can smell pee. That is poison ivy. Every bit of that's poison ivy. We're gonna step over that. Is poison ivy. The back stoop is covered in poison ivy. Okay.
They got a basement. They use this basement as like an apartment.
So I'm gonna go see how much this costs.
Here's my little entryway right here for theirs. So the basement rentals there.
Right. Is there an address?
We live up here.
Let me go see.
Oh, it's
So the plan is to go in here to Tamaqua and get some seafood because we're at the Tamaqua Marina.
these colors don't run.
Go get some seafood right out of the Atlantic Ocean. I'm getting the New Yorkers. These are native Brooklyn New Yorkers.
We're in like a fisherman's. It's a fisherman's wharf.
P.S. I thought we were coming into seafood, and Shane got shrimp, but I got a cheeseburger.
It's a fisherman's wharf, but
It's
it's
a-
like
They got Mama's meatloaf on white bread.
it's down like a dead end street.
I showed them.
Like if you don't mind your P's and Q's here, you might end up as bait.
You might. So
Wow,
you don't get a
what's going
menu.
on?
Kim back here comes out of the kitchen,
Right, tells you what's on the
and
what
she
you can
tells
have.
you what you can have.
Here's what you can have. There's no menu.
There's no menus.
And show them the money.
I will. But Kim literally comes out of the back, and she tells you, "What do you want?" And you say, "You got seafood? I got shrimp that I took the poop out of myself,
And on this trip, I've developed a taste.
or I got cheeseburgers."
Yes.
Or she named off a few other things, and I'm like, "I'll have a cheeseburger," and Shane's like, "I'll have shrimp." And then old Janet here, the bartender over here, she's telling Joe over there, "Hey Joe, your homemade meatloaf on white bread will be out in a few minutes."
And he was like, what?
Then I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Hey Janet." Her name's not Janet. That's just what I'm saying. Nobody told me there was homemade meatloaf on white bread on the menu. She's like, "Oh yeah, Kim makes it."
You know what this is?
And so here I am waiting on my cheeseburger. He's waiting
like
on
a
shrimp.
bar.
Joe's waiting on meatloaf on white bread. I'm having a glass of red, and I'm having the best time of my life.
You know what's fun? This is like a bar of our parents. This is like a bar where our
On the
parents
Northeast Coast.
Yeah. All these people are fucking 65, 70 years old.
Can I tell you how nice New Yorkers are? New Yorkers are some of the best people you'll ever meet in your whole life. And it doesn't matter where you go in New York.
Friendly.
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 Friendly. So we'll see what a New York cheeseburger tastes like. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just happy to be here. Look at that shrimp. I'm going to have to try that. And there's my cheeseburger. And then Kim in the kitchen said she's going to bring him some onion rings. Just because. I don't know. Because he's cute.
Because bring you some onion rings.
All right.
Bring some
Let's eat.
special onion rings to you.
She did. She said, "I'm bringing you onion rings." I'm not getting onion rings.
Eesh.
I got fries and he got fries. But she bringing him onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Well, the Atlantic Ocean is right here. Okay. I don't like shrimp, but I want to try it.
Just grab
Hold
that.
it. Will you hold this so I can...
I mean, these shrimp. Hold
Wait, how
on,
do I eat
hold
it?
on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Now just dip it in that tartar sauce. And just pop that whole thing in your mouth.
There's a tail.
It's all right. Pop it all in your mouth.
I don't even like shrimp.
I mean, that's fucking about as fresh. Sorry for the F-bomb. That's about as fresh as it gets. Simple. Hit a little lemon on it. Tartar sauce. Some fries. Look at this burger.
Can we try it?
Yeah. Put that thing together. Let us know. Let us know how it is.
It's got soft yellow cheese. Are you filming the burger? Or me,
Yeah,
or
I'm
what are we
filming
doing?
you, baby.
Ready?
I'm filming all of it. Bam. How is it? Girl, you're too good to us.
Onion rings,
Thank you.
some extra napkins, and enjoy again.
Can we put you on? Can we put you on film? On
Hi,
film?
how are you?
How are you?
I'm on YouTube. Oh God.
Yeah, girl.
Oh God, I'm
yeah,
famous.
girl.
I'm
You're famous, girl.
Enjoy.
Bam! A spin and everything.
Yes.
That was Kim.
I gotta let y'all go because I got food to eat. Okay, we're walking back to the boat, but I just want you guys to see these cutie patootie little patios these people have. I'm sorry. This is their little patio. They're ready for Halloween. This is the coolest little town. Nice Pathfinder. Boo. Let's go back over here with Shane because he's on the other side of the road from me. So we stopped at the little corner store and got bread, Little Debbie's, because we love Little Debbie's. Look at their little patio. These people are gonna like call the police on me for filming their backyards, but anyway, it's so cute. First time I've seen grass. First time I've seen grass since last Wednesday. Bread for the swans and the seagulls and whoever wants to eat dinner, because they were cussing me. Remember, those freaking swans were hollering at me. So brought their bread. Got me and Shane some Little Debbie's. That's about it. We're going back to the boat.
You're not supposed to sing.
Shane's talking about how everybody's siding is done wrong.
That's wrong.
You know, he's a construction guy. He was. He's going from construction to waterman. We haven't made that announcement yet.
Waterman.
I'm going to go ahead and make the announcement. Can I?
Municipal worker.
Shane is switching careers. You know how he's been on this long vacation? Just look at the background while we chit chat.
Look at their
Sun is in my eyes.
The wine courts.
What wine courts?
The wine courts.
Oh, all in the window.
Yeah. Yeah, drink wine.
So, Shane has worked house building, interiors, exteriors. He's been in sales. He can build a house from the ground up. He knows how to do. It's just another part of him being smart. You know, Shane knows everything. More Shane, woohoo! Anyway, he's looking at everybody's siding on their cute little houses, and he's talking about how it's all done wrong. But anyway, Shane has worked for You Build It for, what, 2.5 years?
Yeah.
Almost 3 years. They changed up the money. They changed up the time. They took away some money, and they're making him work more hours. How cute is this? So you know what he did? He made a change. He decided to go work for the city of Tulsa. And now he works in the water department. He's like in water management now. And he starts on the 24th. How cute. So when he gets settled in, we'll go. He works in
Principles of water, properties of water, water purification, clarification, municipation. I don't think that's a word.
It's all things water.
All things water.
So this has been in the works for like the last month. But we haven't announced it yet.
2 months.
2 months, but we haven't announced it yet. Oh, there's a dog.
What are you doing? Too late. Too late.
Oh, hey, bud. Look at him. Where you going? Okay. Okay, bye. Oh, hi, buddy. So cute. Anyway, Shane's going to work for the city of Tulsa, the water division. So for the last 2 months, we've been calling him the waterman. He starts on the 24th. There's that. Look at her. Oh, hold on. We don't need to be that close. Calm down, Metallica. All right. Are y'all sick of us today? I've put like 55 vlogs together.
There's a whole story of how and why.
Yeah, and that's for another day, of how he come to go work for the city of Tulsa. I don't know who lives here, but they got a freakishly great green thumb. Look at the sunset. I don't know where we're at. Really don't care. I'm just enjoying myself. You know me, I like to go and discover and go in unknown regions. What? What?
I'm just like, can we get over to our street from here?
We're lost. We'll be back.
Oh, here's the street.
Oh, he's pretty.
He wants fucking sardines.
He wants sardines. Look how pretty he is.
Like, I'll eat this shit, but
We're gonna end the vlog here. We're just sitting here on the boat.
sitting on the bow with a glass of wine.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
Show them sunset.
Okay. You gonna see the view? We're watching the sunset in the harbor at somewhere at the Atlantic Ocean.
Marina in Brooklyn.
Marina in Brooklyn. That's where we're at. So it's about 6:30 here. And
Starting to get chilly.
yeah. And our VRBO host will be here in the next 30 minutes or so. And he's gonna lock up that top deck up there because it's a liability, and that's fine. And we're just gonna sit here and watch the sunset, and then we'll probably go inside. And I kind of just want to chill and watch a movie. What about you?
I do that. I may come back out here for a little bit and just
Chill.
chill,
So
relax for our last evening.
we get to be here till about noon tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have an Uber pick us right here up, right at the gate. Because I'm not doing planes, trains and automobiles tomorrow. No, we're not doing trains or buses tomorrow. We're doing Uber, and then we're going home. So we love you guys. The Lord loves you more. This has been so much fun. Thanks for coming with us on our trip. It's been amazing. And then when we get home, at some point next week, ideally we would like for it to be Tuesday night. We'll saddle up in the garage bar, and we're going to do a full-on New York City recap. We have like a major list of do's and don'ts, what we learned, what was our favorites, all kinds of stuff that we didn't get to vlog. And if you've never been to New York City and you want to go, we've got all kinds of great info and just all the fun stuff.
Yep.
So we love you guys. The Lord loves you more. And my last bit of advice, if you ever VRBO, no matter where you go, whether it's inland, ocean land, anywhere, try to VRBO something that's not a hotel. Try to get a cabin. Try to get a yacht. This wasn't even any more expensive than a hotel room. Try to get...
That was.
It wasn't out of control, though. It was not out of control. Try to VRBO. Try to VRBO something different. Do something different. Okay? We love you guys. The Lord loves you more. And we will see you tomorrow.